Hey, what's up guys? My name is Ray Breezee. I'm a videographer and photographer, and I actually just got to do my first ad, and I just wanted to tell you some quick 4 things that you should do before doing an ad. Let's talk about it.
Bringing these walks into my life, my mind has been so supremely clear. What I do when I get out here is basically let my thoughts sort of explode out of my mind and just land on the streets or land in the dirt. I don't take any of these thoughts that are not going to serve me or be productive. I don't take them back home with me. I leave them out there on the streets. If it looks like I'm training, it's because I am training. I'm training for whatever life decides to throw at me. I'm ready. Every single morning I'm ready.
So let's get right into it. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is lighting. So there's a couple scenes in the beginning where I didn't really have the ability well, I didn't think about certain parts through, which is why you should do storyboarding, which is my second point. But in this case, I went to the guy that I work for, and I didn't know we were shooting a lifestyle video for an ad, and it was just all kind of on the fly. And so if you can, so in one of the scenes, what we actually did, and I'll just show you the clip. It's, as you guys can see right here, it's very, very dark, and I didn't think about it, and I thought because I had the A7 III that I could crank it up. So as you see, some of the shots, it wasn't necessarily perfect, but the narration that he did behind it was really helpful and helped the clip. But next time that I do a low light, or if you're ever in a low light scenario, try to at least open up the blinds just a little. I think that would have helped me out a lot. And so yeah, like I said, that's just the first point that I wanted to get to, is make sure that you work with the light that you have, especially if you have some daylight. Work with it. It's better than having everything shut off. The second thing, so like I did mention, a lot of it was very sporadic. Well, he told me that we were gonna shoot a lifestyle video, but I didn't know what it was gonna include in it. And so I was just trying to figure everything out, like on the fly. He had certain shots that he wanted in mind and stuff, but for me, like, I kind of had to like visualize, like, what's the first thing that we're doing. Okay, so he's getting up, then he's meditating, and where to do it, what kind of shots, if I should do slow-mo or not. I almost didn't do slow-mo for some of these shots, but like, again, like, it was all just very sporadic. At least for me, that's how I felt. And so yeah, storyboarding is really important if you can. I'm not at the point yet where I can visualize everything ahead of time, but if you can, then you should do that. I'm still figuring out like what shots to do and stuff like that, so I'm still figuring it out. But if you can storyboard, it'll save you time, or at least have some sort of outline, and that'll help you out. That's kind of what I did, as he was telling me kind of what he was envisioning, and I was trying to figure out what close-ups I was gonna have, what kind of wide shots I was gonna have, and stuff like that. So yeah, the third thing is you have to be on your feet, especially if it's just you and stuff. Like you just have to be on your feet. You have to make things work. Don't worry about it. If it's like your first time, don't stress about it. Like just do the best that you can at the time and point, and like just go for it, because everyone starts somewhere, you know. And so if you're kind of like stressing about like, oh man, this has to be perfect, da, 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 it doesn't have to be. It's all about the story, which is something that I'm learning a lot more. Like, it's about the power of the story, not the equipment and gear that you have. And then the fourth thing that I wanted to mention is, and I'll actually show this, let me go to it real quick, give me a moment. This little like After Effects motions, and a lot of that was actually done by a template and stuff that I had bought for like $60, so it has a lot of things that it can do. I think, I can't remember the exact name of it, but once I find it, I'll tell you guys. Well, actually, let me go find it, give me a moment. So, if you want to do ads and then you want to add a little bit of like After Effect motions, like the one that I have right here, the pack that I had bought originally was from Envato Market, and I'll probably just link it up, that way you don't have to like search it up. And the one that I had bought is called the graphics pack, and it's the second one. It's by Motion Can. And so it's only 60 bucks, and it comes with a lot of like stuff that you can do. Like I'll probably do a separate video for that one of these days, but I thought it was really cool because it kind of like, it just adds a little extra to the video, and it makes you look a little bit more professional. And so yeah, those are just the main 4 things that I wanted to talk about. So just a quick summary for you guys is make sure that you have proper lighting for low light scenes, and try to use any light available to you if you can. The second one is make sure that you storyboard, because otherwise like you're just gonna like for me, like I don't know what to do sometimes or what to do first, and so that kind of helps you out. And it also, like when you're switching lenses and stuff, like you know what you're gonna shoot and whatnot, so that helps out a lot. The third thing is you have to be on your feet, and also remember that like just do the best that you can at that time and point, and try not to worry about the things that you can't control, because if you can't control it, like you learn from that situation, so that the next time that you're in the same situation you can do better. So that's the third thing. And the fourth thing is try to use After Effects. Add like little effects, and if you don't want to do it from scratch, just go to the Envato Market and then look up like the different packs that they have and try them out. It does take a while to learn After Effects. It's kind of crazy and stuff, but it's definitely worth it, especially if you're going to be doing video. It's just something that you can show off that you can do that other videographers might not be able to do, and that might get you a gig that you wouldn't have gotten if you didn't know that skill. But anyways, that's everything for today. Just documenting doing my first ad and stuff, and it was really fun, and I definitely look forward to doing more in the future, or maybe even doing stuff for other stores. But yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. If you guys like it, make sure that you like the video and subscribe, and if you guys have any other questions, make sure you hit me up in my Instagram. But anyways, besides that, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Peace.